Hey guys, welcome to Art. I'm sorry I couldn't be here today, but this video is going to demonstrate for you your project today. For our project today, we're going to be creating an expanding ice cream cone. You'll notice that my ice cream that I've drawn has one scoop of ice cream on it. But as you pull the layers apart, it starts to expand, and you'll see that there are those surprise flavors hidden underneath. The first thing you need to do is brainstorm what flavors you're going to put on your ice cream cone. I would like for you to consider using an alliteration when naming your ice cream flavors. An alliteration is the repetition of the same letter or sound at the beginning of each word. For example, shoe shop or baseball bat. You are going to get a worksheet to help you come up with 4 flavors of ice cream. I have a few examples for you. Raspberry rainbow. I use blends of reds and pinks to make a rainbow of raspberry colors. Cherry chunk with chocolate sauce. There's chunks of cherry in my ice cream covered with chocolate sauce. Down here at the bottom, I have grassy green. Those little green sprinkles might be grass blades. For my 4th one, I'm going to choose black and blue blend. So I'm going to use black and 2 different color blues and kind of create the rainbow effect I did for my raspberry rainbow. And I'm just going to color in the ice cream to match the name that I've chosen, black and blue blend. Now I know you guys are super creative and can use your imaginations to come up with all sorts of alliterations to help name some pretty silly ice cream flavors. When you have finished coloring and designing your ice cream flavors, you're ready to begin your drawing on your expanding ice cream cone. Now there's several ways to draw the ice cream cone. Okay, the traditional ice cream cone is a cone shape, triangle face with a circular top. You could use a more cylinder shaped cone. It's got a wide mouth at the top. Or you could simply draw a nice sundae bowl for your ice cream. You're going to start with a long sheet of paper. You need to fold this paper in half. So I'm going to match the edges. Hold those tightly and press towards the middle. Make that crease at the middle. I want to fold this in half again, but I'm only folding the top layer. So I'm going to pick up the top layer and fold back towards the middle in the opposite direction. Match those corners, hold them tightly and pinch and make that crease. The space that has the most folds, 3 layers of paper, is the top. The space that has no folds is the bottom of the paper where we're going to draw our cone. I'm going to make sure my cone reaches the top crease of that fold because that's where the disappearing ice cream starts. So I don't want you to see it. I want that to kind of be the edge of my cone. I'm going to kind of create this rectangular shape. Then I'm going to come in towards the middle. It's going to look almost like the letter T. And I'm going to make a rectangle vertically standing up. Definitely feel free to add in that waffle design. And sometimes there's a design across the top. Now it's time for your first scoop of ice cream. I like to make almost a long cylinder like a hot dog at the bottom And then I top it off with a big circle. Now remember to draw light so that you can erase any lines you don't want. I do not want to keep that line in the middle from that long cylinder. I want this to look like it's been scooped out of that ice cream scoop. Now it's time to open your paper and add the rest of your ice cream scoops. You've got a pretty large space. You could choose to make 2 large ice cream scoops to match the top one, or you could try to make them a little bit smaller and fit in a 4th. The choice is yours. I think I'm going to match the top. Oh, I think that needs to come out more. Always draw light so that you can erase those places. And I'm going to try to go all the way up to the top of that crease so that it will touch the next scoop. I'm going to erase this. Don't like that space either. Okay, and one more. Make that long cylinder. Now, if you know an easier way about drawing that, feel free to draw it your way. That's just a little trick to help you guys. Okay, and I'm erasing those lines I don't want. Now, if you would like to, please feel free to outline any of those drawing lines with a Sharpie just to darken up the edges for when it's time to color. And there you have drawing your expanding ice cream.